So finally, Mr. Donald Trump has got his most wanted prize, that is Nobel Peace Prize. In a very unique way, the opposition leader in the Venezuela who was against the regime of the Nicolas Maduro that was abducted by the US military and the Donald Trump has gifted her Nobel Prize to Mr. Donald Trump, while calling that Mr. Donald Trump truly deserved this prize because he is the president of the peace and he established peace in the Venezuela by doing regime change in Venezuela by ousting the kind of Nicolas Maduro. Now if we talk about the legality of this action by the Machado to give her Nobel Prize to Mr. Donald Trump is totally against the principle of the Nobel Peace Prize Committee of the Norway, in which they have totally said that only the true winner of the Nobel Peace Prize can have this title, and this title cannot be transferred or cannot be given to any person. So this makes no absolute sense to Mr. Donald Trump to get the Nobel Peace Prize gifted by the actual owner. Now against this action, the founder of the WikiLeaks, who is Mr. Julian Assange, an Australian, has filed case against the Machado by calling that she is totally warmongering and supporting the action of the war criminal of the Mr. Donald Trump by giving her Nobel Prize, which means that she is endorsing the war criminals and war crimes committed by Donald Trump, which is against the principle of the Alfred Nobel, who was actual the founder of the Nobel Prize, not the founder, but on his principle the Nobel Peace Prize was established. And also the Nobel Peace Prize Committee has taken action by blocking her winning amount, which is close to almost $1 million. So she still has not got the actual prize, which is close to $1 million. Now Donald Trump has become so much happy after getting this Nobel Peace Prize award, and he has called that he is going to have this award on his walls. Now the whole international media and experts are claiming that in return of that, the opposition leader of the Machado is going to be the president of the Venezuela because of this action to make Trump happy. So what do you think about this action of the Mr. Donald Trump to get Nobel Prize by this way? It is a very much unusual way. No one has ever done this kind of activity to get Nobel Peace Prize. Will Machado going to be the president of the Venezuela or not after making Trump happy? Now, many experts and journalists across the world are claiming that this is totally the humiliation and ignominy of the very much prestigious Nobel Peace Prize award. The award, which was once looked at with so much prestige and so much reputation, has now become a tool of the West, primarily Western countries including Europe and the USA, to install a kind of regime change in a country by giving this Nobel Peace Prize award to a specific person who always opposed the government ruling. No matter what the government in which the country, they will always prefer this Nobel Prize for the ones who always kind of oppose the ruling party or ruling government. I can give you many examples of this such kind of installation by the West to demean a regime or kind of try to do a regime change that they have done in the past and they are still trying to do. First, they try in a kind of Bangladesh, where they try against the Sheikh Hasina to oust her because she didn't agree to the US demand to give a kind of military base in the Saint Martin Island in the near the Bangladesh. And after that, the Nobel Peace Prize laureate who is Muhammad Yunus has been installed by the United States government to control the Bangladesh politics for a short time and trim. And the elections between Bangladesh are constantly being postponed to hide this kind of legality of this award. And now the second time the world has witnessed this kind of politics over the prestigious Nobel Prize is in the Venezuela. After ousting Nicolas Maduro from the chair, the United States government tried to install a kind of puppet government in the Venezuela to take control over the oil. And now she is fully ready to get dictated by the United States in the politics of the Venezuela. And she has given her awarded Nobel Peace Prize, which was given by Nobel Peace Prize Committee of the Norway to her. But now she has gifted this Nobel Peace Prize to Mr. Donald Trump to just make him happy, so he could install her as a kind of president of the Venezuela. This kind of robbery or this kind of cheating is going on in the world politics, where kind of some favorite person of a particular country to make them a vassal state to get control over the politics of that region or of that country to get their own benefits. So what do you think about this kind of play in the politics in this modern era? Comment down your opinion that how much it is right to totally overlook all those international law and all those institutions that once West had established, and now West is breaking all those kind of rule for just all kind of rules and all kind of regulation and all kind of rituals that they preach to this world to follow to have a prosper and peaceful world. But now just for sake of kind of some common interest, they are destroying all of that. Comment down your opinion on this matter.